Hey, you guys, come on in. I want you guys to end my fast with me. This is day one of the December fast. All right, this is day one. And we were doing 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time zone. And it's now 3:35 p.m. where I am at, you guys. What's up, y'all? I have a word for you. I do. With this fast, we are in the book of First Samuel, all throughout First Samuel and Second Samuel. We are in the book of Samuel for the month of December. Unless God tells you to do something else or go somewhere else in the Bible, we are in the book of Samuel. But this is the day one of the December fast that we're doing every first of the month. I do a 3-day fast from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time zone. All right. If you want to catch up with me and do the 2 days, let me know. Hit join. I want you to comment. I want to join. I want you to comment, I want to join, so I can go ahead and get your email so I can send you information about the fast. But hey, everybody, I know the lighting is kind of messy and I'm going to get everything together later on. 2026, I'm going to get everything together. All right. But hey, y'all, what's up? Let me fix the lighting here. All right. I have a word for you. What's up? Hi. How are you, King Cam the legend? What's up, you guys? So come on in. If you want to join the fast, all right. I know it's late or whatever. You can join the 2 days. You can join until the third at 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time zone. All right. All right. So let me know and just hit I want to fast in the comments so I can go ahead and or just put your email in the comments. This is YouTube, right? So put your email in the comments so I can email you the information of the fast. Okay. What do I got? This Wednesday. I'll let you know that after we get into it. The birthing season is here for you. Okay. You are about to birth something great. The birthing will be great. The birthing will be great. All right. When we look at First Samuel and we're introduced with Hannah, remember Hannah, she could not have children and God closed up her womb. Okay. And then God gave her Samuel. Okay. Then God gave her Samuel. All right. He gave her Samuel. I do want to let you know, you guys, when you are birthing something great, you're going to suffer. You're going to be in pain, right? You're going to be in pain. You're going to suffer. You know, you're not going to understand why this is happening. You know, you may suffer for a minute, but you got to suffer to go through the breakthrough, right? It's like a woman being pregnant. You know, when they're pregnant, they got to go through pain, morning sickness, whatever pregnancy that they have to go through something so the baby can grow. They have to go through something so they can feed the baby. And that's what God is doing for you. You are pregnant right now with a birth. I want you to think about it in a spiritual sense. All right. You are pregnant right now, but you got to feed your baby. All right. This is in the spiritual sense. You are pregnant. You're pregnant right now, but you got to feed your baby. How do you feed your baby? You pray. You have a prayer life. How do you feed your baby? You fast. Like today, I started the 3-day fast. Come on. I love Romans 10 and 9. Yes, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Yes. Look, you guys, look, the first day, today I fasted, right? This is how you feed your baby. Your baby may be your business. Your baby may be your new house. Your baby may be a new car. Protect your baby. That's what Hannah did. She prayed. She poured out to God, even though people mocked her. Penina mocked her, right? So you had people mocking you, laughing at you, saying that, you know, you're not going to birth nothing, saying that you're nothing. Your enemies are about to see your major glow up. Your enemies are about to see what you are about to birth. It's going to shock your enemies. What's, something is about to happen that will shock even your enemies. The enemies that came up against you. The enemies that thought that God was not going to bless you. The enemies that laughed at your pain. The enemies that talked about you. And you have gone through so much rejection, just like Hannah. Hannah went through a lot of rejection because she felt like God rejected her by closing up her womb. She felt like Penina, you know, rejected her because she mocked her, right? She also felt like, look, when he said, "Are you drunk?" She just went through a lot of rejection. So even when you're going through rejection, people will mock you. They'll laugh at you. They'll talk about you. You got narcissistic people who would do this to you. Psychologically abusive people will do this to you. But you got to understand you're about to birth something amazing. This is why your life is so hard. This is why your life is so difficult. So as you end this fast with me at 4 o'clock, When you're on a fast, you got to command God to move. I'm thinking about Daniel. If you ever did a Daniel fast, Daniel knew instantly that he had to fast, right? So the first day I'm fasting, which is today, I'm commanding God to move. I'm commanding God to move. I'm saying, look, this is what I want to happen. And Hannah commanded God to move. Hannah didn't know that she was commanding God. She didn't. Do you know you can command God? How you command God? You pray, but you intercede for yourself. You intercede for that thing that you want. You say, God, I command you to move in my life. Hannah poured out to God. She didn't care how she looked. Hannah did not care how she looked. She didn't care who was looking at her. She did not care who was she cared, but she kept doing it. She kept doing it. She kept praying, and she birthed Samuel. You're birthing something great. The birthing will be great. Some of you have already birthed something, but you're not feeding it. You already birthed your baby. Maybe your baby was a book that you have written and you put down. Maybe your baby is your clothing line, you put it down. Maybe your baby is your music, you put it down. In 2026, it's time to feed your baby. It's time to feed yourself so you can birth out what God is already trying to birth out in you. So I want you to be like Hannah in 2026. I want you to say, God, birth, look, God, I command you to move through this burden. Show me what I'm doing to stop me from birthing what you want to birth. Show me what I'm doing that's stopping me from getting the breakthrough that I deserve. That's what you need to ask. But you're about to glow up, and it's going to make your enemy shock. It's going to make your enemy say, look, how did that happen? And the only answer you're going to have is God. You don't have no other answer. You don't have a pamphlet or nothing. God has set you free. You have went through a breaking. People have teamed up on you to see you broken. People have teamed up on you to see you destroyed. People have teamed up on you, right? They teamed up on you because they thought that you would never come back from the pain that they have caused you. But the jig is up. They're about to see that there is a God that is still real, that can still heal, that can still do what he do, right? And it feels like boot camp. I want you to sign up for my mentorship. My boot camp classes are about to be they're loading. So pay attention to my community post because the boot camp class is about to be here. The mentorship. You need this boot camp mentorship. So if you have been battling with the level of rejection, if you have been battling with warfare after warfare, rejection after rejection, I invite you to this class on Wednesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. All right. It's 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. If you're coming to the class, please put your email. It's free. Please put your email in the chat so I can send you the information about the class. I'm going to send you the link about the class, okay? It's this Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. How to conquer rejection, okay? How to conquer rejection, right? God is so good, you guys, and it's so sad. Just God is good. That's it. That's it. Sometimes you just gonna have to say God is good. Don't say nothing else. When you're going through pain and stuff, I suggest you just start saying, you know what, God, I trust you, and God, you're good. God, I trust that you're gonna move in my situation. God, I trust that you're gonna move in my health. God, I trust that you're gonna heal me. God, I trust you're gonna heal my parents. Just say, God, I trust you. It don't make you holier than thou. It doesn't. It doesn't. So your glow up is about to shock your enemy. So many people said that you were holier than thou. So many people, just because you got your life together. People like you better when you depressed and sad than when you're up. Why is that? Why do people like you when you're depressed and sad and broken? Because when you're up, they know you about to blow up. When you're up, they know you about to glow up. This is your glow up season. The birthing is here. Hannah birthed Samuel. She birthed somebody powerful. Your birth will be powerful. You are powerful. What you have in you is powerful. That's why you go through so much. That's why you have so many monitoring spirits. That's why you have so many curses coming at you because you are that powerful. People are scared of you more than you think. Do you know that? People are scared of you more than you think. That's why they always got to dibble and dabble and stuff. That's why they always got to, send witchcraft your way and stuff like that. That's why they always got to do that, because they know that you are somebody who gets back up after you fall. You always get back up. You always get back up. So the birthing is here, no matter how much rejection you've been through. I know you've been rejected through childhood rejection. Childhood trauma comes first before childhood rejection. And when you're rejected as a child, you don't know who to trust. When you're rejected as a child, your identity is stolen. You don't have an identity. You try to make friends, you get rejected. This happened through elementary school, right? You try to make friends, you get rejected. You have family members, you got a cousin, you get rejected. Everywhere you go, you get rejected, right? Everywhere you go, you get rejected. So this Wednesday, you guys, it is a virtual class. It's free, totally free. How to conquer rejection. How to conquer rejection. All right. How to conquer rejection. All right. How to conquer. I love putting people on timeout. How to conquer rejection. I want you to come to this Wednesday's class. It's going to be very powerful, you guys. Comment if you're looking at the replay of this video. I want you to comment your email so you can get the link to this Wednesday's class, How to Conquer Rejection. I'm out, you guys. The birthing is here. Don't forget it. All right. Stay blessed.